It has been a little while since I've done one of these videos, but welcome back, guys. We are back over here at Disney Springs. This is the third day that Disney Springs is open to the public. I can already tell right now there's a lot less people. It feels way calmer than it did on the first day where it opened. But today I'm gonna be checking out what's new at Disney Springs since it closed back in March. Because actually, when I was here the other day, I noticed that a lot of things have actually changed, and there is some construction that is going on over here. And then we'll take a ride in the car and see what else is new. Check out a couple things around Walt Disney World that we can see from the car. But it feels good to be making one of these videos again. Another construction update. We'll start on the west side at Disney Springs, but I just wanted to point something out. Last night was pretty windy, so looks like the Mulan poster kind of came off a little bit. And the Aeroplane, the hot air balloon here at Disney Springs, looks like it's in testing. It's up in the air right now. I don't know if they're letting anybody into it. I don't know if anybody's on there right now, but maybe pretty soon they will be letting guests take a ride. So here we are on the west side by Cirque du Soleil, and I believe the last time I was here, the walls were all the way out to over here. They moved the walls all the way back. They have the new logo for the new show, Drawn to Life. This was supposed to debut back in March, I believe, before everything closed. But now there is no opening date. There's no reopening date. It just says opening soon on this sign. We really have no updates regarding Cirque du Soleil. Also, right here, City Works Eatery and Pour House. You see how they have like this bar thing right over here, right next to Cirque du Soleil? They had a similar thing on this other side when it opened, but I guess they removed it. I don't know why, but you can see from in there, they're like doing things. I don't know why they removed it, but they did remove like stools and things from out here, and now there's like a bunch of dirt. It's hard to see through the planters, but there's a bunch of dirt, and they removed some concrete. It might have to do something with the COVID-19 procedures, with the rules and everything, but I'm not sure why they just wouldn't like tape off the parts where you're not allowed to sit, instead of literally having to remove things from the ground that were already in there. It looks like how it looked when it was being built with all these planters out here. And this next thing I'm about to tell you isn't a construction update. A lot of you guys might not care about this, but I know that I care, and it's a pretty big deal to me. But the NBA is looking to have its season resume here at Disney World. But as you guys probably know, the NBA season had been postponed since the middle of March with no reopening date in mind. They were trying to find a place where all the teams could play and where they could stay in one central location. And the main spot that they're looking to is Disney World. Here, ESPN Wide World of Sports, they have a bunch of basketball courts, indoor basketball courts that the NBA could play at. They have practice facilities. They have the hotels that the players and the coaches and the staff could stay at. So they have been scouting the hotels, and Disney World has emerged as the #1 contender for the spot to where the NBA could resume its season. And I'm actually very excited about this. I highly doubt any fans will be allowed into the arenas, but if they are, I will be there. Another construction update. Right here we finally see some signage for the new M&M store that is coming to Disney Springs. There's nothing really new that I can tell from Beatrix besides this little tent looking thing right here. This metal tent structure. That's about it though. So if you saw my other video from Disney Springs, you know that I said that it is up to the certain retailers if they want to open up. A lot of them have started to open up. More have started since the other day on Wednesday. But all Disney owned restaurants and stores, they are going to open on the 27th, May 27th. All Disney stores and restaurants will open. And quick update on the Aeroplane. It turns out they are letting people onto the balloon as long as they are following the social distancing guidelines. The expanded seating at Chicken Guy, the indoor expanded seating, is still being built. They moved all the outdoor seating 6 feet apart in order to comply with the safety regulations. Now moving on into the landing, we come up across Chef Art Smith's Homecoming. This has some construction walls up, and this is like where the outdoor seating is. So I'm not sure exactly what they're building. Actually, there's some concept art right here. We can see this triangle structure right here, and apparently this is going to be the Shine Bar and Social. So that's what's going to be over here. Chef Art Smith's Homecoming, that's what they're creating, the Shine Bar Social. And the final piece of construction that we have over here at Disney Springs is right here. This is where Lululemon is being built. The famous workout brand Lululemon, coming summer 2020. We can see that some signage is getting ready to be installed up here. They got the walls out. This is where the Jordan store used to be. I forget what it was called. So right in between these trees, we're gonna get a pretty good glimpse at the Cove Hotel. This is the hotel that's not owned by Disney, but is part of the Swan and Dolphin Resort. And they are continuing to work on this during the closure of Walt Disney World. All the buses are still being parked in the Magic Kingdom parking lot. There's also some construction going on in the parking lot. I'm gonna try to loop around and get a better glimpse at it. But first, in some Tron news construction, apparently they are continuing to work on Tron. They just started to continue to work on it. That's what I heard from a news source. So hopefully we should start to see some more progress with the Tron Light Cycle roller coaster. And as we looped back around on the other side of the parking lot, you can see all of the work that they're doing. Who knows what they're doing back here? This is like very far out into the parking lot, so I have no idea. And the last thing that we can see from the car as far as construction updates is the McDonald's. McDonald's is done. Let's check it out. We can't come in to order it or anything, but it is it's done. It looks really nice. They have like exercise bikes out here, which is weird. That's weird, right? Got exercise bikes at McDonald's. Doesn't really make sense, but I mean, this looks like a really nice McDonald's to me. And they even have some outdoor seating right there, which will be pretty useful in this current situation. And that's actually going to be it as far as construction updates around Disney Springs and driving around Walt Disney World go. I'm excited that we are allowed to be back here at Disney Springs. Disney is actually going to present their opening plans, I believe on May 27th. And I will be sharing that information with you guys on when Disney is planning to reopen, Disney World at least. So until then, stay safe. Thank you all very much for watching. It's kind of fun to do the impossible, and I'll catch you on the next video.